Well, this video is more of a transparency video. I wanted to be honest with a lot of the viewers and stuff like that and talk about the wins and the losses. And in this video, we're going to talk about the losses. Um, we're going to talk about how I essentially lost $149,750. It hurts to even say it, but we have too many internet people out here just giving bad advice. Um, and a lot of my content has always talked about the property management perspective, how to set up systems and processes, and how to manage tenants, how to vet tenants effectively, things of that nature. In this story, I'll tell you guys how I bought my first property and I did not buy correctly. But before we get into that, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate everyone who has subscribed before, but a lot of my viewers I'm seeing are not hitting the subscribe button. So it would mean a lot to me if you guys would do that. Thank you so much. So back in, I think it was 2021. Yeah, 2021 is when I bought my property. However, let's go before that because that's when the story really starts. It was 2018, I believe. Yeah, 2018, 2019, somewhere in there. I was looking for a property to buy. And in particular, I was looking for a duplex to buy. And I invest in the Pacific Northwest, to be exact, Portland, Oregon. It's an expensive market. It's a very, there's not a lot of places, and it's not landlord friendly. It's more tenant friendly. And it's just a really tough market to be in. So, but I lived there, did all that things. I don't live there since I've moved. So, but I still own the property there, but it's neither here nor there. So I was looking for a place and, you know, couldn't find anything. It was really hard. So I already had the bug, right? And this is doing the bigger pockets boom, right? Everyone's the burr method and burr, 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 burr. Everybody burring and making it sound real cool and making it sound like you could do it in your sleep. And for a large part, especially after 2020 or 2020, 2021, you could, right? You can make some buy properties and look like a genius because you were able to buy it with low financing. Well, I didn't know what I know now. And this is why I chose to make this video because I wanted to be like a warning to people. And this is not like a I'm gonna quit real estate type of video or this is why you should never invest in in real estate because I do think real estate is powerful. I will continue to invest in real estate, especially now that I know how to do it the correct way when it comes to acquisitions. I'm a property manager by trade. When you're in the industry, a lot of people don't teach you how to actually buy right. And a lot of people will hide their hand because they don't, well, I'm not going to speculate why they hide their hand, but to me, it seems like a lot of people do that because they want to keep you working for them. They don't really, you rarely find someone who's actually trying to like give you the game, so to speak. So I had this duplex that I bought, and don't get me wrong, it came out really nice, and bought it in 2021, June of 2021, and we did a full rehab on it. And then going into 22, if you guys remember, prices just shot through the roof on everything, right? We had the whole delay with lumber, so the wood prices came up. Everything, you name it, it all was expensive. I was thinking I could not afford, blew my budget completely wide open, could not afford to do anything. And then you're like, shoot, but you're in the middle of a project, you got to finish, getting screwed over by some of these contractors, which I've learned a very valuable lesson in how to deal and how to manage with contractors. And I promise you, I'd never get screwed again. But that's another story for another time. Don't worry. Right now, I'm licking my wounds. I don't have anything to sell you. I'm just being honest because I feel like a lot of these internet people will lead you astray, and I'm not here to do that. So anyway, I bought my property and I overpaid for it. I bought it at list price. Should not have done that. I know that now, especially after the education that I've gained and mentorship that I've gained. Shout out to Welby Aselli at my best 197. Yeah. And he's been a wealth of knowledge and information, and I cannot thank him enough. Um, because of him, I'll be able to better analyze things and be able to buy correctly and moving forward. And I think his teaching and mentorship for me was the missing link in my career. I I know how to manage properties. I know how to vet tenants and know all that stuff. That's second nature to me. That's kind of what my expertise is. I know how to, you know, manage a building. I know how to, you know, just everything from a management perspective. I know how to do, and then now I even know how to manage vendors, right? Or not, better yet, not vendors, but contractors when they're doing work on the property for. So I bought a 1947 duplex and came out very nice, but it was a full rehab, and I should have bought it. I should not have paid list price. And so I'm telling people, do not pay list price. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Don't feel like you need to feel pressure. And if it's one thing that people will take advantage of is a young person with ambition, not even a young person, just someone with ambition, because we're all looking to get financial freedom and more so time freedom. And we'll go through hoops and bounds to get it. And sometimes we make fast decisions, and sometimes fast decisions are bad decisions. Uh, if we can slow down and just take a minute and not feel like you need to jump on the first thing you see, that would be my advice. But I didn't want to make this video too long, but I just want to be honest and say I bought incorrectly. I think my saving grace will be the fact that I did so much value add to the property, adding bedrooms and bathrooms, increasing the livable square footage, changing out all the systems. I changed out the plumbing, the electrical, the windows, all of it. Increased the rents, and even doing that work now, I see like you don't have to have nice, super high end finishes on there. But again, it's a learning curve, and you got to learn somehow. And now, again, I can't thank Welby Aselli enough. At my best, 197. His teaching was invaluable to me, and I will never, ever, ever buy incorrectly. I'm not saying sometimes you buy things and you get deep into it and something pops up. There's nothing you can do about that. It's part of the game. But learning how to course correct and how to like not feel pressure and how to write your contracts in a way where you don't get screwed and how to manage contractors, invaluable. So, if anything, I want to encourage you to learn from my mistake. Don't look at interest rates. Don't worry about burying things. Don't worry about buying the putting the least amount of money down. Eh, We need to have a paradigm shift where we shift our mindset where we put the most money, not the most money, but 20% down minimum. Sometimes 25% if necessary, and be okay with that. But if I could leave you guys with something in real estate that I finally really understood, I always knew, right? You know how you know something and then it clicks and you know it in a deeper way. I got that now. When they say you make your money on the buy, you make your money on the buy. You don't make your money on the back end. You make it on the front end. So learning how to buy right and learning how to run your numbers the correct way, there's zero risk. The numbers protect you. So get yourself a mentor, the right mentor, someone who's willing to pour into you, not willing to hide their hand and actually show you the ropes and talk about their losses. I bought incorrectly, and I had some seasoned people take advantage of me, and that's okay. I learned it's all part of the process. I trust the process, and I just want to come on here and be honest with my subscribers. And hey, you take a hit sometimes, and don't get me wrong, it's a significant hit when you overpay for something. But I think the saving grace is going to be that the fact that I'm able to, and you never know, nothing's foolproof, but when it's right, walk away from property at least made whole, and then you jump back in, start again. So, hopefully this is helpful to you guys. Hopefully it's encouraging to you guys. You got to learn somehow, and yeah, that's it. Please like and subscribe, and we'll be back with more content. All right, bye.